Imagine this, you wake up in the morning feeling refreshed, ready to take on the day. You have a clear plan, a positive mindset, and a sense of purpose. But by the end of the day, you're exhausted, not because of the work you've done, but because of the people you've interacted with. Does that sound familiar? If it does, then you're not alone. Many of us give our energy to people who don't deserve it, and it leaves us feeling drained, frustrated, and unfulfilled. Your energy is one of the most valuable things you have. It's what fuels your dreams, your relationships, and your life. And once you give it away, you can't get it back. So why do we keep giving it to people who don't deserve it? Why do we keep pouring our energy into relationships, situations, and people who drain us instead? Fill us up today. We're going to talk about why not everyone deserves your energy and how to protect it. Because the moment you start guarding your energy is the moment you start living the life you deserve. So let's dive in on the value of your energy. Think about this. Your energy is like a bank. Account every interaction, every conversation, every moment you spend with someone is either a deposit or a withdrawal when you're with people who uplift you, inspire you, and bring out the best in you. It's a deposit. But when you're with people who drain you, criticize you, or take more than they give, it's a withdrawal, and if you're not careful, you'll end up bankrupt emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I'll give you an example. There was a time in my life when I was giving my energy to people who didn't deserve it. I was saying yes to every request, every invitation, every demand on my time, and you know what happened. I burned out. I realized that I was giving so much of myself to others that I had nothing left for me. Let me give you another example. Imagine you're at work and a coworker constantly comes to you with their problems. They complain about their workload, their boss, their life, and they expect you to listen, sympathize, and offer advice. At first, you don't mind, but over time, you start to feel drained. You start to dread their visits, and you start to wonder why you're spending so much of your energy on someone who doesn't seem to care about yours. So let me ask you this. Where in your life are you giving your energy to people who don't deserve it? Are you staying in relationships where you're constantly giving but never receiving? Are you saying yes to things that drain you instead of fill you up? Are you sacrificing your well-being for the sake of others? Because here's the truth, your energy is non-negotiable. It's the most valuable thing you have, and once you give it away, you can't get it back, the energy. Vampires, now let's talk about the energy vampires. You know who I'm talking about. The people who suck the life out of you. The people who are always complaining, always criticizing, always demanding your time and attention. The people who leave you feeling drained, exhausted, and empty. I'll give you an example. There was a time in my life when I had a friend who was a constant energy vampire every time we talked. It was about their problems, their struggles, their drama. And while I wanted to be there for them, I realized that their negativity was affecting me. It was draining my energy, my focus, and my joy. So I had to set boundaries. I had to protect my energy. Let me give you another example. Imagine you're at a family gathering and a relative starts criticizing your life choices. They tell you that you're not successful enough, that you're not married yet, that you're not living up to their expectations. And even though, their words aren't true, they still hurt, they still drain your energy, and they still leave you feeling small and unworthy. So let me ask you this, who are the energy vampires in your life? Who are the people who leave you feeling drained instead of energized? Who are the people who take more than they give? Because here's the truth, not everyone deserves your energy. And once you start setting boundaries, you'll start protecting what's most important to you. The power of boundaries. Now let's talk about boundaries. Because here's the thing, boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about protecting what's most important to you. They're about saying, this is what I will and will not accept. And once you set those boundaries, you'll start protecting your energy. I'll give you an example. There was a time in my life when I was constantly saying yes to things I didn't want to do. I was saying yes to every request, every invitation, every demand on my time. And you know what happened? I burned out. I realized that I was giving so much of myself to others that I had nothing left for me. So I started setting boundaries. I started saying no, and you know what it was? One of the best decisions I ever made Let me give you another example. Imagine you're at a social event and someone asks you to do something that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe it's staying longer than you want to or doing something that goes against your values. In the past, you might have said yes to avoid conflict. But now you say no, you set a boundary and you protect your energy. So let me ask you this. Where in your life do you need to set boundaries? Where are you giving your energy to people who don't deserve it? Where are you saying yes when you should be saying no? Because here's the truth, boundaries are non-negotiable. They're the key to protecting your energy and living the life you deserve. The people who deserve your energy now. Let's talk about the people who do deserve your energy. The people who fill you up instead of drain you. The people who inspire you, support you, and bring out the best in you. The people who make you feel alive, energized, and valued. I'll give you an example. There are people in my life who I can spend hours with and never feel drained. They're the people who inspire me, challenge me, and bring out the best in me. They're the people who make me feel like I can conquer the world, and those are the people who deserve my energy. Let me give you another example. Imagine you're having a tough day, and you call a friend. Instead of judging you or criticizing you, they listen, they offer support, they remind you of your strengths. And by the end of the conversation, you feel lighter, stronger, and more capable. That's the kind of person who deserves your energy. So let me ask you this. Who are the people in your life who deserve your energy? Who are the people who fill you up instead of drain you? Who are the people who inspire you, support you, and bring out the best in you? Because here's the truth. Those are the people who deserve your energy. And once you start focusing on them, you'll start living the life you deserve. How to protect your energy, all right? So now you know why not everyone deserves your energy and how to set boundaries. But here's the real question. How do you protect your energy? How do you be sure you're giving it to the people and things that matter most? Let me give you 3 steps. First, become aware of where your energy is going. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone or doing something. Do you feel energized or drained? Do you feel inspired or exhausted? Because here's the thing, your feelings are a compass. They'll tell you where your energy is going and whether it's worth it. Second, set boundaries. Learn to say no to the things that drain you and yes to the things that fill you up. Because here's the truth. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about protecting what's most important to you. And third, focus on the people who deserve your energy. Spend your time and energy on the people who inspire you, support you, and bring out the best in you. Because here's the truth. Those are the people who deserve your energy now. Let's talk about you. What's one step you can take today to protect your energy? What's one boundary you need to set? What's one relationship you need to reevaluate? Write it down. Say it out loud and then go do it. Think about it like this. Every time you protect your energy, you're investing in yourself. You're saying, I matter, my dreams matter, my well-being matters. And that's a powerful realization. Before I go, let me ask you one last question. What's one thing you're going to do to protect your energy? What's one boundary you're going to set or one relationship you're going to reevaluate? I want you to think about that. And then I want you to take that first step, because the life you want, it's not going to come to you. You've got to go out and get it. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to check out some of the other videos on this channel. Each one is packed with powerful lessons and actionable advice to help you transform your life. Whether you're looking to build confidence, overcome challenges, or unlock your full potential, there's something here for you. And if you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your family, or anyone you know who might be struggling, because sometimes all it takes is one message to change someone's life. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a video that could help you take the next step toward the life you deserve. Remember, the world needs your light, and it's time to let it shine. Now go out there and protect your energy, because not everyone deserves it, but you do.